Right. So let's start with a little recap. I took a couple of trades. I think I talked about this on stream. I was looking to enter USD CAD on Friday, and I think just before the US session, during the stream, I said I wanted the prices to come back till here after breaking this low, and then fail to break this low here. And it did that. I was able to enter at this point, and I think the news during New York session caused this price to just jump up all the way till there. I exited my trade right here, so that was a nice little trade. I think 1.5 RR or something like that, maybe even 2 RR, I don't even remember. But yeah, that was a nice trade. My stop loss was somewhere below this. And then there was another trade in Aussie USD. This one was a mess, honestly. This one was a mess. Let me explain what actually happened here. So I was in this trade one time. So I was in this trade here, and then, and again, I think we spoke about how I was looking to enter this trade. I got in here because it failed to break this high, and when the price moved up all the way till there, my stop loss was somewhere around here, so it was not going to be hit. I decided to close my trade, and I don't know why I did that. It's just weird emotion. I had no rhyme or reason for why I did that. I didn't want my stop loss to hit, basically. That's why I decided to close that trade. But yeah, it was stupid. That's why I don't like to go break even or my stop losses and all of that. And anyways, I closed my trade in a loss. This was almost 1-to-1 loss. But then during Tokyo session, the price came back down again. Now at this point, I was thinking, do I enter this again? I already messed up this trade. Now, do I want to be part of it again? And I was thinking emotionally, and I'm like, no, I just don't want to be part of it because I already made a mistake. I don't want to make two mistakes. But what if the price goes up and hits my stop loss? But then I thought about it, and I'm like, look, I shouldn't have closed that anyways. Sure, the price can go back and hit my stop loss, but you should have eaten that stop loss in the first place. So now, because you made a mistake earlier, it's okay if you lose a little bit more money, because you shouldn't have closed that trade in the first place. So I should have been in this trade. Should have never exited it. And the fact that the price action was telling me the price wants to come back down was another reason. I'm like, okay, it failed to break. It tried to break again and then came back down and didn't break one more time. So I entered this trade here, right there, a little bit later, and I held it, I think, to the lows. Yeah, a little bit lower than the lows. Yeah, somewhere there. I had two entries. I entered one here, one there. I could have held for longer, but it was Friday. I was happy with my trade. We got our account back to break even. It's been, I think, a couple of weeks. We missed a lot of trades. We did this stupid shit, closed earlier. I broke even in a couple of trades just because, just not been a it wasn't a bad trading couple of weeks, but it wasn't the greatest. We could have made much more, but anyways, now we're here with a more clear mind, and that's what that's what happened to us last on Friday. So now we've done with the recap. And New Zealand USD, I think this was the older trade where I lost. Yeah. Yeah, this was the older trade. So yeah, I think we're done with the recap. We're done playing with some trades. So I'm gonna be removing a lot of these because they're not on our watch list anymore, because things have changed. Obviously, if they are a good pair to trade, we will look at it again. But for now, yeah, I don't really have any use of them. So I'm just gonna remove them from my watch list. I think all of these needs to go. Right. Now let's go back to the beginning and start with our daily bias. Right. Let's see what the Aussie market is trying to do. Aussie New Zealand, we have this little push down. Obviously, this is what happened on Friday. The price is aggressively coming back in, so we have to keep that in mind. But for now, we'll say this chart is looking quite weak. We have, I think, not the clearest, but we have some definite weakness here also. So Aussie is weak. Aussie, I think, is going to be weak everywhere, but we have this price coming in aggressively this morning. Yeah, Aussie is just weak all across the board. Yes, Aussie is definitely weak all across the board. So we have that. Possible trades coming up, maybe on that one tomorrow, day after, something like that. I think CAD had quite a Friday. So weakness in CAD. Weakness if CAD is weak here. Okay, this makes sense. But I don't think this is CAD doing the bidding, right? So let's just call this range. This is definite weakness in CAD, no doubt. Again, definite weakness in CAD. CAD is definitely weak here also. Weak CAD, range CAD, right? So we have CAD. It's not super weak, but it is definitely weak. Yeah, so CAD is weak. We've established that. New Zealand looks weak also. That's why they're ranging. But let's not get stuck into that right now. Let's just go through this and then we'll decide what to do. All right, so Swiss is strong. Swiss is weak. Yeah, Swiss is weak. Then we have range. Range strong Swiss or weak New Zealand. More likely, I think the New Zealand is weak than Swiss being strong, but let's just say it's strong Swiss against strong Swiss. Weakness and weakness, right? This is definitely weak. So Swiss is basically not doing anything, right? It's not in control. It doesn't have a clear direction. It's not going down. It's not going up. It's just letting everyone push over. Euro US is just ranging. Euro pound is weak. Euro is weak here. Euro is not doing anything. Euro is strong here. Now, what is going on? But that's because Oz is weaker than Euro. right? That's not because euro is strong, but let's see. I want to see range. This is weak, weak, right? Range, and then we have some strength in euro. We have some more strength here in euro. And we have some strength here in euro also, right? So again, euro is doing the same thing as Swiss, which is nothing. Now let's go to pound. Let's see what's going on. Pound, I don't know, this looks like it's strengthening, but there's no clear answer here, so I'm just gonna say it's ranging. Strength here, weakness, weakness here, but weakness here is because yen is strong. But anyways, nothing here. It's interesting. If, you know, let's say pound was strong, why isn't it moving Swiss with it, right? Why isn't it going up? Why isn't this chart popping up? It looks like it might, but it hasn't so far, right? So it's not as strong, but I think overall it's not bad. So pound has some strength here, but I think that's because New Zealand has weakness, not because pound has strength. Again, some strength in pound. Again, not because pound is strong, because CAD is weak. Same thing, not because pound is strong, but CAD is weak. But pound overall is making moves to the upside. I think so. Yeah, that's what it looks like. But let's see. Yen, I think we have some opportunities on yen today. But yen, I think, is still strong overall. Yep, yen is just still going strong. So yen is straightforward. We don't need to spend time there. New Zealand, I believe, is weak. This is range. It is weak there, right? Okay, let's call it weak, weak, weak. But it looks like it's ranging though, but let's say it's weak. Right, weak. Yeah, sure, why not? Weak again. So New Zealand. What is going on here? This is Aussie is weak, but Aussie is weaker. That means New Zealand is strong, but the price is coming back in. I can call this a range, but whatever. Now this is New Zealand is weak. I believe same thing here. New Zealand has some direction, so we are weak here. This is ranging. Right. New Zealand is weak. It's not the weakest, but it is definitely somewhat weak. I believe CAD is somewhat weak also. Yeah, that's why they are ranging. So CAD was weak as well, and that's why they are ranging. Right. So that makes sense, right? That means our analysis so far is correct. Now let's look at USD. What is USD doing? I'll just call this range. Range weak. Strength here, right? Some strength. We have strength, but again, this is not because US is strong. It's because CAD is weak. So strength, strength. Then we have New Zealand. I would say this is also some strength here. I could call this range, but I think strength is fine. This is, well, this is strength, I think. Right, so right, let me go through this one more time. Range, weakness, strength, 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 and strength. Okay, US is definitely not in control. So now let's see, what do we have? We have the pairs that we are interested in, at least pair groups. Aussie group, CAD group, Yen, and New Zealand, right? But I think I want to look at Yen because Yen has been a while, and I think we may have some trades that are ready to go, right? After Yen would be Oz. Now, what do we pair with Oz pairs, right? Oz would go with pound Oz, USD, maybe. I don't know, Yen is such a good idea. Maybe shorting Aussie Yen. The thing is, right now, Aussie is extremely strong. So I want to be careful here with all the Aussie pairs. But let's have a look at Yen and see what we can trade for today. Right. I think last week I said Yen was gonna take a while, and it's been a while. And I think maybe this week, definitely we're gonna catch some trades on Yen. Hopefully it doesn't turn around and keeps on going back up. I think it has maybe a little bit more push, all the Yen pairs. Yen, USD, definitely we're not going to trade because USD is somewhat strong, so we don't want to trade that. Pound Yen, pound is becoming strong, so I don't think I want to be trading pound Yen as well because pound is somewhat strong as well. Euro Yen, I don't mind it, right? I don't mind Euro Yen. Yeah, I don't mind Euro Yen. Swiss Yen. The thing is, what is Swiss doing? Swiss is not doing anything. What's going on here? I want to look at the Yen one more time on the daily. Okay. It's strange. Swiss is not doing anything, but look at that pullback. It's so aggressive. Why is it so aggressive? Right. Doesn't matter. Let's go to our 1 hour. Yen. Yeah. Let's look at it based on the charts. We have all right. We have this little pullback. What is going on? What the hell is happening? What is going on? I don't understand what's going on here. What is going on? The indicator is I don't know. Let me restart this because it's just annoying. All right. Hopefully that stops that. Right. Okay. We have this pullback. We have that pullback right there. Okay. I mean, we're not trading USD yen anyways, right? So there's no point in looking at this chart. Yeah, this doesn't look good anyways. Yeah, not the best chart, definitely. No, even worse. This one, maybe we can find better. I don't know, let's see. CAD looks good. But CAD doesn't have any pullbacks. This doesn't have any pullbacks. Now what? Aussie yen, New Zealand yen. I think Aussie yen, because Aussie is so weak. How would I look to trade something like this? No, I can't. I think CAD makes sense, Swiss makes sense, Euro makes sense, right? These three pairs, they make sense. CAD yen, I don't see a trade in CAD yen. That's the problem. Because for me to trade CAD yen, I need the price to really move up to here, right? To this line. I need the price to move above that. But to go there, it's gonna take a few days. I don't know, unless there's some news today, it just pops up here and then ranges and then comes back down. Maybe we can look to trade something like that. But I believe I've already missed the CAD trade, so there's nothing much I can do over there, because I think this is where I was looking for a short. Yeah, I was looking for a short somewhere around here last week, below this point, but because yen was still weak, I didn't think of entering. I think Swiss yen maybe, or Euro yen might be interesting. Let's see how we can play this out. Yeah, Euro yen, I think what I need the price to not be able to break above this high. If it can start ranging here and then break below and challenge this low again, perhaps we can go to these lows here, something like that. From here, that is what I would look for. Yeah, but if the price keeps on going up, I think I might have to just give up on this trade for now. But yeah, to me, it doesn't really, anything else doesn't really make much sense. The only issue I have is this a real low? That's my question. Is this a real low, right? Or is this the low? Because if this is the low, then in that case, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm making it too complicated for myself. Yeah, let's just stick to the basics, and let's just say I need the price to not go above this high. Or if it does, I want it to shoot back down extremely fast, range, show me that new high, it can't break, and then I might actually look to trade from there to all the way down till here. And then I think maybe the prices might start turning around until here and then come back down, something like that. But that's way too much fortune telling. I think what I'm looking for right now is the price to show me it can't break this high, or if it does break this high, I need to push back down and then show me it can't break that new high. Yeah, only then I'd look to enter, otherwise I'm not interested in this trade. Same idea here. I want the price to not be able to break this high. Now this is a 1 hour trade. I'm not looking to enter on 15-minute anymore. So I need this confirmation on the 1 hour, not the 15-minute. Because it's been so long, I think this is a 1 hour trade now. It's no longer a 15-minute trade. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait and see what's gonna happen. If it can't break above this and it comes back down to this area, we might look to short all the way down till here, somewhere there. This area could cause me troubles, but I believe we should be fine. Yeah, this looks a little bit sus. Same thing here, you know, we have this sussy area, but let's see how this reacts and then we can talk about it. But I think right now there's nothing we can do. We have Euro and Swiss yen. CAD, I don't see a trade here. Yeah, there's just nothing I see here. There is nothing. There is some news coming up. Oh, interest rates. Okay, that'd be interesting. Okay, so that makes sense. All right, so why Oz is pushing up so fast? Because the interest rate is coming up. So it could happen that Oz is weak, but they want to grab some more orders before they come back down, right? We'll have a look at this later on. But yeah, for now, I think I don't want to trade anything right now. Probably not even today, because this is 1 hour trades. It's going to take a while for it to confirm it can't break this high and then break below to challenge these lows. So yeah, it's going to be a while. Until then, I think there's not much I can do here. Let's move on to Oz and see what do we have on the Oz, if we have any setups. Right, the price is pushing back in that aggressively. Oz New Zealand, they're both weak. I don't want to trade. Oz USD, okay, we could short this somehow. Let me see. Okay, yeah, no, I'm definitely not going to be trading this right now. This is too aggressive. Oz USD is out of the window. I'm not even thinking about this. So what I want now for the price to range, come back down, then pop that high, and then we might look to enter. But for now, I'm not looking to trade this for sure. Yeah. Again, I think it might be the same story everywhere in all pairs. Yeah, it just doesn't look good. No, it could be a quick little buy on the 3-minute. But there's news coming, man. I'm just afraid of that news. When is the news? Let me just check. When is the news? There's no news or what? I don't understand. There was news. What happened to it? Anyways, okay. See, eventually I want to buy this, just not today is what I'm saying. Yeah, eventually I want to buy pound AUD. Yeah, we might have like a small 3-minute time frame trade, maybe even a 1 minute on one of these pairs, one of these Aussie pairs. Let's see. Yeah. Aussie CAD, I would actually say this is range. This is not weakness in Aussie. Yeah, this is definitely range. This is clear weakness. I'm liking this as a long, but where? Yeah, it's gonna be a while. That's the problem. I might short this, but if I want to short, I mean, when I say short, I mean I want to bet on Oz strength, right? If I want to bet on Aussie strength, what do I want to trade it with, right? I want to trade it with, if Aussie is strong, I want to go with like Aussie CAD or Aussie New Zealand even. No, I think New Zealand is also strong. Maybe Aussie CAD, Aussie Euro, Aussie Swiss, Aussie CAD, Aussie CAD. Right. If I do want to trade like a quick 3-minute trade, I would want to trade on Aussie CAD, Aussie Swiss. These would make sense, right? Yeah. Yeah. But right now there's nothing going on. Aussie US, not really, because US is strong. It might just range, it might be choppy. Aussie CAD, Aussie Swiss on 3 minutes. I don't want to trade the 3-minute, that's the problem. I don't like trading time frames I'm not comfortable with. Okay, nothing here, I think. There's news coming up, but if we were to trade something with Aussie, it would be Aussie weakness on pound Aussie, Euro Aussie. Yeah, sure, why not? Euro Aussie, I don't mind. Yeah, 100%. Look at that aggressive move up. But yeah, I think this is gonna take a while. This is gonna take a long time, unless the news does what it does what it did on Friday, and the price just comes back right in like it did for USD CAD. Then we might have an entry sooner than we think. But right now, there's no pullback. The market is just moving. There's no stop. There's nothing. So I can't really trade anything. I have on my watch list, what was it? Pound Oz, Euro Oz, yeah, Euro Oz, yeah. We're looking for longs. Yeah, we are looking for longs, but I think we need pullback. This is not. We need calmer pullback. This is nothing. This is too strong. I don't want to be trading right now. Same thing here. Yeah, no. Yeah, I need a push back up. This is just not gonna play out. I might go short on Aussie later on, but for now I don't have anything on this one. Now let's go on CAD. I think that was our next pair. All right, let's see what CAD is doing. Aussie CAD, we don't want to trade because they're both weak. CAD Swiss. Swiss is not doing anything. Let's see. Can I enter a trade here somehow? Okay. I could say I don't mind this. CAD. There is no news for CAD. No. CAD is super weak, right? I would like a bigger pullback than this. Yeah, hopefully. This might be interesting, right? CAD Swiss. I think if the price can come back down here, show me it can't break this high again, I might look to enter a short here, but I think at the moment we just have to wait. USD CAD, sure. Look to go long, but where am I going long? I need pullback. I need a lot of pullback here, so this is not ready for sure, at least not today. But yeah, definitely we wanna go long here again, but we need good enough pullback. So this is definitely not ready. I could be wrong, but yeah, this is not what I want to trade. CAD yen, yen is strong, right? I don't know what is going on here because it hasn't made a lower low since it's been a while, so I don't know what to say about that. CAD is weak. If CAD is weak, this should be trending up, right? So this looks nicer to me. Okay, now we're talking, right? I like the little pullback. Prices are going back up. I would like the price to go below this, come back in, and then I might look to enter. So, and this would make sense with all the other pairs that I'm seeing, because we see all this distance needs to be covered. USD CAD, like I said, I need some pullback, deeper pullback. So if we're talking about this distance needs to be covered, we're gonna see that here also. So that would make sense. CAD Swiss, it looks like it's going up, and most likely it will keep on going up. Hopefully it keeps on going up slower and not like Oz is going. So I think out of all this, EuroCAD looks nice. Pound is just too strong. I would like to trade this, but I don't think we'll find any entries in this. New Zealand CAD, I think they're both weak, so they're just gonna be ranging. I don't want to be trading this. Right, so I have EuroCAD on my watch list. I think it will take few days for EuroCAD to play out. It could happen today, but seeing with all the other pairs, I think it's very unlikely. USD CAD, sure, why not? Why not? But I need better pullback, right? So I'm just gonna put this on my watch list. I like this better than CAD Swiss. So USD CAD and Euro CAD, I'm gonna put it on my watch list. We have USD CAD, Euro CAD, Euro CAD. Here's USD CAD. Okay. Right. So here I need the price actually, yeah, to go back much lower. Here it's pretty straightforward. I like this better than US CAD actually. Yeah, I like Euro CAD better than US CAD. Most likely I will get an entry here, but USD CAD I think I might not. So yeah, this is looking good. This is actually looking very good. So yeah, this is one of the trades I'm liking. Euro CAD may not play out today, but during the week it might. Maybe in a couple of days. Who knows? Maybe New York session goes wild and then we might have an opportunity, but right now I don't see anything. All right, so besides this, I think the last thing we can look at is New Zealand. Right, New Zealand, I want to look at 1 hour, but I don't think New Zealand is controlling the market. Oof. Yeah, all that push, I think news is coming, that's why I saw this craziness going on. I can't trade. New Zealand is weak. If it were weak, this pullback is definitely not what I'm looking for. Let's say it does pull back, right? I want this high to be breached and then the price to come back in, and then I might look to trade somewhere till here, but I think we may have a better trade somewhere. I don't know. New Zealand is weak. If New Zealand is weak, I mean, even New Zealand is weak, right? There's just no pullback that I like right now. The pullback is just too strong. It's too strong. We could get a trade. It's just not going to be today. 100% not going to be today. Yeah, it's just not going to happen today, right? And we are looking at the same story as we did with Oz. I think it's Euro New Zealand, we're looking to trade higher. Pound New Zealand, looking to trade higher. But it's just not going to happen today. It's just not going to, right? Yeah. We might have a short here for a little while. Yes. That is something we could trade. But I don't think we could trade its original direction today. Maybe later on in the week, yeah, sure, but not right now. I think that's it. So here's the game plan for today. I believe these two, we may have some short opportunities on the 3 minute, maybe even 1 minute. So I'll tell you what I would be looking for. I might look to enter these trades, right? Because it's so apparent. It's so, yeah, we have news, but this is later on, right? This is after New York is done. This is just later on. This is almost tomorrow, right? So we could be in for a short-term Euro-Oz short. Oh, sorry, not Euro-Oz short. Yeah, one moment. Let me just look at my numbers. Aussie is strong. If Aussie is strong, we want to go with like Aussie CAD, right? Maybe Aussie CAD. Yeah, Aussie CAD, because CAD is weak. Aussie CAD, Aussie Euro, Aussie Swiss, Yeah, I think these three make sense. Aussie CAD, Aussie Euro, and Aussie Swiss. Aussie Swiss, if I buy, that's just pulling away. Aussie CAD, same story. Yeah, it's just nothing. It's not giving me anything at all. Yeah, nothing. Yeah, I'm basically trading counter trend, right? My bias is telling me Aussie is weak, but I'm basically trading counter trend. I think Euro Aussie looks the best, honestly. Euro Aussie, Aussie CAD, I think we may not get any entries here. Aussie Swiss also, but I put it in my watch list. Maybe New Zealand actually, because New Zealand is not as weak or strong as Oz. So maybe New Zealand we can pair with New Zealand CAD, New Zealand Euro. Right? We may get a pullback. Oh no, that doesn't look good. New Zealand Swiss. Nope. New Zealand CAD. Wow. No. New Zealand US. I don't want to do this. Yeah. So let's just go. Euro Oz. Yes. I might look for that pullback. I need pullback. Yeah, this is gonna be a while also because it's not ready yet. So Euro Oz, Aussie CAD. Yeah, Oz CAD. Yeah, I think that's it. These are the two pairs I want to be trading today. If I can't find any entries on the 1 minute on these, I'm just not going to be trading anything at all, right? That's it for the session. I'll update you guys tomorrow, and hopefully this run good continues.